Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the video. As you saw by the title and the thumbnail, this is going to be my April through June book releases I'm excited for. So I will just say the title, the date, and if I know anything about it, I will mention it. If I don't, honestly, a lot of these are ones that I just like heard good things. I'm like, ooh, that sounds interesting. I want to read. But beyond that, I don't really know anything else about them. Will I get to any of these before the end of the year? I guess we'll have to see. Like, I don't know. But these are just ones that are kind of on my radar, but not necessarily like, oh my god, I have to read this like right now. So I have my laptop on my lap. That's a reflection of my glasses that you see, so that I can just tell you the dates and all that so I don't get them wrong. But I will also put the cover of the book and the release date underneath. So the first book on April 18th is The Fiancé Farce by Alexandria Bellefleur. All I know about this is it's sapphic and I love the cover. Other than that, couldn't tell you. And like, I think it's a marriage of convenience, so sign me up. On April 25th is In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune. I've read a few TJ Klune books so far and have really enjoyed them. So I am excited for this. All I know is it is kind of a Pinocchio inspired / retelling / just inspired by. I don't really know beyond that. And so, yeah. Ander and Santi Were Here by Johnny Garzavilla. Am I pronouncing the author's name right? I'm not sure. But this also comes out on April 25th. This, all I know is it is a queer POC book where a Mexican-American boy falls in love with a undocumented Mexican boy, and it is queer. One of the characters is either trans or non-binary, I'm not sure. I have an arc of this, and I have for I don't even know how long. I've had like an arc on NetGalley, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. I will at some point. She says for all of her NetGalley books, which you'll see a few more of them on this list. Oops. But just moving right on past that is Imogen, obviously, by Becky Albertalli. This, I don't really know what it's about. It's Becky Albertalli, and I want to read more of her books. And I've heard good things about this so far from people, from like early reviewers. So that's at least good, and I love the cover. And this comes out May 2nd. Also on May 2nd is Margot Zimmerman Gets the Girl. This, all I know is it's sapphic, and I think it's like one of the girls tutors the other, and that's kind of where it goes. I don't really know. Again, I have an arc on NetGalley. Have I read it? No. And also on May 2nd is The Sun and the Star by Rick Riordan and Mark Oshiro. I am so excited for this. This is basically a Nico and Will book where they end up having to go to Tartarus to help whoever this mysterious voice that Nico is hearing is. I'm down for it. I've been ready for this since the moment it was announced. Will I probably read it when it comes out? No, because I don't ever read new releases, it feels like, unless they're indie. On May 9th is They Hate Each Other by Amanda Woody, and all I know about this is it is, like, I think it's fake dating ploy where it's like falling for your enemy. That's pretty much it. I've seen this all over Twitter. I follow the author. I've been excited for it for a while. I might try to get to this one. I don't know. On May 30th is Cherish by Tracy Wolff, which is the 6th, and I think it's the final book in the Crave series. I know there's a spin-off series, but I think this is the final book in like the core Crave series, which is like YA paranormal. I'm actually currently reading the 3rd book right now, but I'm so excited for this because I will be reading it. I will be reading this one in June for the Crave Along, right? That sounds right. I'll leave my announcement video down below where I do say the right thing, but June sounds right. So this is one that I actually will be getting read because it's for a read-along. Also on May 30th is Girls Like Girls by Hayley Kiyoko. I have an arc of this. I need to read it. This I don't really know much about, except it is like inspired by like the music video for Girls Like Girls by Hayley Kiyoko, and that's pretty much like it's based on like the music video and the song and all that. I remember loving it. So I don't know anything beyond that, and honestly I don't want to know anything more than that. And on May 31st is Princess of Chaos by Angel Lawson and Samantha Root. This is it's the 7th book in the Royals of Forsyth University series, but the first book in the Princes section of the series, where basically like it's kind of like a series made up of smaller trilogies about basically these fraternities that are like based on like titles of royalty. So you had the lords, then you had the dukes, now you're having the princes, and these are dark romance, like dark. I'm probably not even exaggerating on how dark it is. And this one, basically we are following whatever girl ends up being the princess, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I got nothing. Next is Dark Hearts by James L. Sutter. I don't remember anything about this. I think I have it on NetGalley, but I don't know. But this is just the tagline. This is literally all I know. Is perfect for fans of Red, White, and Royal Blue and Perks of Being a Wallflower. Dark Hearts is a hilarious, heartfelt novel about fame, romance, and what happens when the two collide. So it's like, I think it's band, like music industry-ish, fame. I don't know. I don't know. It almost gives me very loose vibes of If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Cale Dietrich, which I loved, so who knows. And Dark Hearts comes out on June 6th. I almost forgot to mention it. Love Theoretically by Ali Hiswood comes out on June 13th. This, I don't know anything about, except it's about a woman in STEM falling in love. I think she ends up fake dating somebody, but then falling for the person that she's fake dating's brother. I feel like I've heard about that somewhere around, but beyond that, I don't know. Like, she's in STEM. I think she's a professor or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. And then the final book on June 20th is Best Vacation Ever by Jessica Consolo. This I actually read when it was like, it started off on Wattpad, and I read the beginning of it when it was on Wattpad. Now it's changed so much. But this, basically, you're following two best friends who go on vacation with one of the girl's best friends' brother and his friends, and that's all I know. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I know. Yeah. So yeah, those are all the books that I'm excited for. A lot of them are like YA, queer, like rom-com-ish, which I'm just now realizing, even though I don't really read a lot of those, but I have options once these come out. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know there's probably so many more books coming out within this time frame that either I'm not aware of or I'm just not interested in, and if I'm just not interested in them, that's nothing against the book. That is just my personal opinion. But let me know what is one book that you are excited for that comes out in April, May, or June. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And bye!